Yo, what's happening? What you been up to? It's July 5th. I'm gonna let you know what we've been doing in Plot 2. Come on.
Time to take flight, son. I'm blowing fire out your mind, third eye, son. We are what they fear, son. Intellect in motion. And I pick the closed mind, I am open.
Yep. Yo, so yeah, we're full on into the middle of summer. For some of y'all, you probably think like, okay, yeah, you know what? I've already planted what I've planted, and whatever happens from there, it is what it is. Maybe that's how you feel. For me, it's just like summer just started again. It's like I'm kicking into second summer right now, you know? So it's a beautiful thing. So damn near everything that I planted, I'm gonna plant again. I'm gonna plant again. I don't care. I'm gonna plant again. Because you think some of these things take like forever to grow, but really and truly, like when you're dealing with cucumbers, zucchinis, courgettes, stuff like that, you know, it's a quick turnaround. It could be anywhere from 50 to 60 days, 50 to 70 days, depending on where you are. Some good things to check is like your frost date. So if you calculate from your frost date, you'll know how much more time you have to grow whatever you want to grow. So check this bed out, for instance. So this is, let me let you know, this is just a quick overview. I'm just gonna go through this, and then you could definitely check videos that are to come after this, where I'll stop and talk about what's going on in each bed and, you know, the structure behind it and the intentions and all that great stuff. But we just moving quick. So check it out. Right here. Got a lot going on in here. Really focused on bringing in the pollinators this time. So you're seeing a range of different flowers. When you get right down in here, you see cucumbers that are growing. So those are really small. So that means I probably put those in like maybe a week and a half ago or something like that. But keep it going. So a range of colors. Got chard interplanted there as well, some white chard. Keep going, I got tomatoes, I got different French varieties of coquelicot. Yes. Look how lovely that looks. You see, this is the great stuff about doing your own things, growing your own stuff. You could plant whatever you want. Oh yeah, it's in France. Yeah, let me just order the seed, let me pop it in. It doesn't have to be right here. Like, I don't have to get a whole bunch of UK-based things because I'm in England and stuff like that. It could be whatever I want. You know what I mean? Look at the potato tower. That's been going in. It's more than a potato tower now. It's like potatoes with beans and composting going on. It's multi-purposeful. Say that. Check the hugel bed. So this is a hugel culture bed. Did this probably a year and a half ago, like first put it up. But there's tons of things going. It's multi-use now. So this is the hugel bed section right here. But then I started composting over here, and I decided to put potatoes going through. Still got some broccoli that's going into seeding. If you ever seen something going to seeding, this is purple broccoli. Check that out. It's just a spectacle anyway, you know. So yes, in here are the seeds. Tons of seeds. If I bust this open, see, you can see this. That's what happens when you let anything go into seeding, right? You can actually collect the seeds from there. Look at that. Yeah. That's beautiful. So it's not just, you get so much out of it. Yeah, we eat the broccoli. At the same time, not just the broccoli, also eat the leaves, which are edible. A lot of people don't know about that. Then after that, we still leave it on here. And then before this stage, there was a whole bunch of flowers, lovely flowers, just tons of it. So the bees were going crazy. So you still have the lovely view and the smell of it. And then it goes off into seeding. So you can get more seeds just from this. Come on, that's a win-win. Off of spending like what? Like maybe £2 for like a pack of 500 broccoli seeds, purple sprouting broccoli. So it's loads. So right down here, getting this ready. So a whole bunch of manure, compost, organic matter, getting that ready to throw in some corn in there, corn that we're growing in the greenhouse. Still bags of potatoes, moving on quick. It's a whole new area that just did probably about 3 weeks ago now. So got got plastic down. Those shapes that you see there, seeds and different things are going to be growing out of here. So this is going to be like a Three Sisters area. A lot of the things here I focused on Three Sisters because I really like that idea, that system of growing. And we love some corn, we love squashes, we love beans. So primarily that's, you know, plants is majority of what we eat anyway. So that's covered there so they could just grow, because when this wasn't on here, then a whole bunch of the squirrels and birds, they would just eat the young seedlings. So that protection is necessary. What's on here? I have like, this is like kind of a Zulu formation thing for me. I'll explain that more later, but it is a good deal. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we got beans running up on here. Combination of beans and peas. That's going in. Let's keep on going right through here. More potatoes on this section. So potatoes, real easy. Get yourself a bag, throw in 2 potatoes, drop it, keep it moving. Other beds, these are the children's beds. So my son and my daughter, they got stuff going in, but I ain't gonna tell you, I'll let them explain. So a whole new path that was done. Various things going from more Portuguese kale, broccoli, we got blueberry bush over there, tomatoes, Japanese pumpkin, various types of zucchini and courgettes going. And this is just July 5th. So when we come back towards the end of the month, you're gonna be like, whoa, it's gonna be so different, because on top of everything that you've seen here, there's more things that are growing, ready to be planted in. And there's, I would say, just in this section alone, I'll probably put maybe another 100 to 150 seeds in just the last 5 days. So yeah, crazy? Nah, it's regular. Overplanting. Check the onions. Onions coming up nice. Got the purple, got the yellow ones. But if you ever seen abundance, check this out right here. Look at all these wild blackberries. Look at this. Sure, you zoom in and get all these clusters. Tons. If you got more wild blackberries than that, let me know. Let me know. Because it is abundance out here. Like, I just come through here and I'll just pick. I should have saved some for this video, but I pick right before. But it's like every single one has a different flavor to it. So I don't always wait till they get all black. Like, this is not completely black, but it's great. It's great. I'm in here every day. Emily's in here, children in here. Look right when you come in here. Yep. Let's go. We still on it. We still on it. This is the ring bed. Built this up. Got a grafted tomato plant right there, money plant. Tons of beans, sunflowers coming up. This bed right here, this whole bed was just put in. We just built this bed just a day ago, literally. This whole section right here. This whole section. It was just built. We already planted into it. Tons of seeds, have seedlings as well, from Japanese pumpkin to blue Hubbard squash. Put the peas up there. So these spaces that you see here, by the end of the month, there won't be any space. It'll just be all out. In here, we got cucumbers in the mesh cage. Cucumbers trellising up. Let me see if I give you a closer view real quick. See, I have them laid out laid out in here on the strings, using the strings as trellis. This is probably some of the last few, whatever, weeks of me being able to just walk in here easily. So you can see, cucumber, boom, I ain't got the string here. So once it starts growing up, I'll just wrap it around. Each one is laid out. So each year we got better at doing it. So this year is going to be abundance, because it's going to be, I have these going, so those are already on one level. But then right here as well, seeds were planted in there. So these are already going to have their head start. And then after that, I'm going to have new seedlings coming up, 2-3 weeks different. So it's about an ongoing, really trying to maximize this grow season right here that we're in. You know, it's not over. So if you don't have anything in the ground, you can still get your stuff in the ground, depending on where you live. And, you know, there's always other things that you could do. If where you live the area is too cold, build a little greenhouse. You don't have to get all crazy with it. It could just be a box. Could just be some bamboo 4 stakes of bamboo that you put up on points, and then you just wrap that with some plastic, a tarp, clean film, saran wrap, any of those. Boom, you got a greenhouse. Now you just upped your overall temperature more. So it could be something simple as that. Keep coming. This is the water tank right here. This is the compost bioreactor. There's some great stuff out of here. I'm gonna give you a video update on that coming up. It's already recorded. And then we're gonna finish out right here. So this is just on one of the plots. We got 2 plots. So this is about an 18-meter stretch, it's like 60 feet long. And the width, not really clear on the width, maybe about a good 15 feet wide, 20 feet wide. The whole strip of land that we're growing on right here. So everything's in this mesh cage. This is enviro mesh. It stops a lot of pests and insects, white butterflies, and different things that try to attack and eat away the stuff before we get to eat them ourselves. So it's great protection. Things could flourish in here, and it offers a little shade. It doesn't let the sunlight really beam down on it. So as you can see, things are lush in here. From over here, got beets. Beets are going. Got these onions going, and these onions are bulbs, but also utilize them like spring onions. So I'm clipping the top. I clip the tops of the onions when I want to use it. So literally, I could be cooking a dish, and I want some onions, and I'll just come out here, clip a few tops. The bulb keeps on growing. I make sure I leave enough so it still gets to photosynthesize properly, right? But just even in the top, the onion flavor it just pops in your mouth. So there's many ways to use your things. You don't have to just sit there and just wait. No, I eat out of here daily. So you may not, maybe this is too much for you. It's like, wow, why is this guy doing it? Because we love to eat. We love to eat great food and connect with the earth and be out here in nature and hang out. This is just what we do. You know what I mean? Understand if it ain't your thing, but this is mine. So check the lettuce. But you ain't even seen stuff like this in your supermarket. Look at how glorious that looks. And once again, picking leaves off that every 4 days or so. You can't even tell, it just goes right back. This right here is tomato clippings. So just some of the tomato clippings. So basically, I just clipped off some of the side shoots from some other tomato plants, and I planted them right into the ground. So don't let anyone tell you what's possible and what's not possible. I feel like within my head, whatever I think, it's possible. Simple as that. It's possible. If I listen to all the people, oh, that will never work. No, you got to do this. Oh, you got to soak it in this for 3 weeks. Listen, I got the energy. The magic is in me. I connect with nature. I clip the shits off, stick them into the ground, look after them, nurture them, give them my energy, and boom, you see that. You can grow clippings. So from one plant, one tomato plant, I could create 15, 20. So those side shoots that I cut off, I definitely made sure that you could see the flowers on them, but they weren't open, but you could see the flowers on them. I think they call that the trusses. But yeah, onwards. Beans going up top. Got some more zucchini down bottom. Over here, got tomatoes running in. You see how big the tomatoes are as they trellis up. Got a nice watering system, so don't wet the leaves at all. So we just pour directly into here. Yeah. Back here in these plastic containers, plastic bottles, more food. From chard that's growing to peas, runner beans. See all these peas shooting up here? These are the runner beans, Scarlet Emperor runner beans. That's going in. Got some potatoes in the back. But right here as well, I just did, let me see, about 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. There's gonna be another 15 cucumber plants coming up in here. Yeah. How many? Many. How many? Plenty. Yes, that's what we about. Same thing over here, more beans. So the bigger the container is, the more peas or beans that I put in it. So when I'm using like a 5-liter containers, I put like about six beans into that. When I'm using the smaller containers, then I put 2. When I'm using the liter containers, then I put like 3. So you work out your little system. You know what's what. That's a strawberry patch right down there. Got Portuguese cabbage, still going here. More cabbage. Another wall over there. This is taking long for an overview, huh? Hold up, come on. We got the grapes. The grapes taking off. Started as a clipping, once again, a clipping from someone else. Just dug in the ground. It didn't do anything for a year. And then it just took off this year. Oh, look, got some of these purple beans right in here. I know that was just dropped in here because if I planted it, there would have been a rose. There would have been more, but that's cool. And let's finish off over here. Hugel culture bed. So this is Hugel bed 2. The other one was in the front of the plot. So yeah, I don't think let's just bring it home on this. Yeah, you see the start of that beautiful baby right there, that purple cauliflower. What more do you want?